Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video from virtualroof.com, where we provide cloud computing services that allow your employees to work from anywhere and still be under one virtual roof. We do this by hosting over 300 software applications and their associated data. All of those applications and data can be accessed and used from any of the devices you see on this screen. If you'd like more information about us, you can go to our website. You could also do a search for virtualroof.com on YouTube. You can send us an email at info@virtualroof.com, or you can call us at 866-932-2281. Okay, in today's video we're going to be showing the age calculation function, which is actually powered by an ACT add-on called Auto Field Calculations. And in that add-on you have the capability of doing all sorts of field calculations, and one of those being age. And we've got a number of our customers who could utilize that feature and have been asking about it. So we thought we'd shoot a video showing how that works. So to show that, we're going to be switching to a virtual desktop. The screen you're looking at right now is my local computer's desktop in Orlando, Florida. And the virtual desktop is actually coming from Bellingham, Washington, and it's accessed via the internet. And it is a full-blown Windows desktop where we host the full-blown software applications, Windows software applications. So I've just switched to that now. The screen again is coming from Bellingham, Washington. I'm physically in Orlando, Florida. And as you can see, this is a Windows desktop. We've got Microsoft Word on here. There's ACT, there's QuickBooks. You can see all the other Office applications. Again, this is a full-blown desktop, so it's got all the features and functionality as you would normally have if you were sitting right at your desk and had all the software installed on your local machine. And by the way, this screen is the same screen you would see if you logged in from a Mac or an iPad or an Android or even a smartphone. You get this same screen. So anyways, I'm going to switch over to ACT now. And again, this is a full-blown desktop version of ACT. This happens to be ACT 2013. If you don't already have an age field, you'll need to create one by going to Tools and Define Fields. I'm not going to get into that right now, but we can we'll have other videos that show how to create fields and customize your layout to add the field to your screen. This database already has an age field. You can see it right here. And you can see that it's already filled in based on the date of birth over here on the left. And that would be accurate for the age. So what I'm going to do, because we've already been playing around with this, but is why that field's filled in, but I'm going to create a new calculation. We just deleted the one that we had in there. So I'm going to create a new calculation and show you how that works. So I'm going to go to Calculations, New Contact Calculation. And by the way, just in case you missed my click, I clicked on this little yellow icon, and you can see these icons up here. This is an auto number feature. This is the auto field calculations feature. This is Excel templates feature. And this is Swiftpage. None of these buttons are available in ACT for Web. Okay, so just so you know that. All right, the first thing it's doing here is it's asking me for a name for the calculation. So I'm going to call this Contact Age, because it's for the contact on the screen. You may have a spouse in here. You could have an age for the spouse or children or whatever. So I'm going to type in Contact Age, and the target field, it's asking for that. So we're going to use the age field as our target field. This age field happens to be a decimal field to 2 decimal places. So when you set up your new field, you'll want to probably do that, and we'll get into why that might be important in a minute. And we're going to click on Always Overwrite. And what that means is no matter what's in the field, it's always going to overwrite it with the current information. And then I'm going to go click on Next, and then we're going to go to the editor. And when you get into the editor, if you want, you can look at some examples by clicking the File pull-down menu. And over here on the far left, you'll see that there's one for age, calculate an age. And really, this first one is all we need right here. So we're just going to copy and paste that. Control-C for copy. We're going to cancel out of this, and we're going to go Control-V for paste. We'll backspace to that close parenthesis, and we're done. I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to click on Save, and you can look at these other features, but I just want to get through this video for now. And I'm going to click on Run, and there it is. Now let's make sure it's working right. We're going to change the year by 2 years, so 1995. We're going to make me 2 years younger. And so now we're going to go up here and click on it again. Contact age, run. There you go. Changed to 17. Awesome. All right, now let's suppose for just a minute that you need to calculate partial years. I think there's some investment things that you can do based on your age, and I think some of them kick in on half years, like 65 and a half or something like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. That's a little bit more involved, but essentially what you do, you go back to the age calculation button. You go back to calculations and edit contact calculation, click on next, and click on open editor. Okay, I happen to have, because this is a little bit more of an involved syntax, I happen to have it over here in Word. I'd written it before, so I just want you to in order to save time, we're just going to click on that and Control C. And we're going to paste that back in. If you want to pause the video at this point, you can, and that way you can look at what this formula looks like. But essentially what it's doing is this Y here stands for year, the M stands for month, and the D stands for days. So what we're doing is we're calculating the age in years, months, and days. And then on months and days, we have to divide by the total number of months in a year or the total number of days in a year in order to get a percentage. You have to think of this field as a number, okay, which is really what it is. And so basically what this is saying is calculate the number of months and then divide that by 12. And then calculate the number of days and divide that by 365. Okay, and that will give you an accurate answer. And so now if we click on Run, you can see it changed it to 17.95. So if you're looking for anyone that's 65 and a half or older, you could search this field and you could go look up age, and you would go greater than, and I would do 65.49. That way you're going to pull up anybody that's older than 65. Well, that's 65 and a half or older. That's it. Thanks again for taking a few minutes to watch this video from virtualroof.com. If you'd like more information about us, you can go to our website. You could also do a search for virtualroof.com on YouTube. You can send us an email at info@virtualroof.com, or you can call us at 866-932-2281.